Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about, yes, the title, the weight loss. That has been like the most requested video like ever. I know some people have asked me to actually talk about the weight loss last summer, this time last year around September, and I was going to, but I just never did because I still wasn't ready to just talk about it. Because it seems like that's all I talk about sometimes is my weight loss or me trying to lose weight. But as you can see, this is not going to be a long video. I'm gonna try my best not to make this a long video. Up here, probably up here somewhere, the first video that I did make, the reason why I started losing weight, I got really sick, and that's all I'm going to say. So yeah, just link that. It'll take you like maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. Yeah, so if you're interested in looking at that, you want to watch that first and then come back and watch that video, then you are free to do that. But I'm not gonna just go over stuff that I've been talking about. It just doesn't make sense to me to just keep going over it. So now where should I start? Okay, so I was 365, which is really just crazy to think about that. I was not happy at all. I was happy with myself, but I just wasn't happy because I knew there was something wrong. I just didn't know what. And then that video, if you click on, would tell you what was going on with me. But I wasn't happy, and I know I need to do something. So finally went to the doctor, and then everything happened. So I know I talk about this every now and then that I have hypothyroid problems. I found out that I am gluten intolerant, so that means I have like a celiac disease where basically gluten is in freaking everything that you eat. So if it says GF, the label GF on most packages, then I pretty much can eat that. But if it doesn't say GF, then I'm freaking screwed. I have been dealing with this for a long time. I just learned how to, you know, accept it. Sometimes I don't eat food that that is gluten-free, and I know a way to help me. That means I need to work out, exercise, get something. I just know what to do. And it does bother me a little bit. I found out that when I don't eat gluten-free foods or make processed foods, it triggers my anxiety. It triggers my panic attacks. Yeah, panic attacks. So when you start learning things about your body, you just figure out, you start knowing your body. So that's what I really had to do to know and learn my body. So a lot of stuff I do eat gluten-free. So yeah, that's pretty much on that, because I know someone asked me about gluten-free. And when you try to figure out what gluten-free is, like for the symptoms vary. Like I said, I'm not really gonna go into too much detail in that. I just know when I don't eat gluten-free foods, I feel really horrible. It's like my stomach can't digest it or something. Like I just feel really bad, like really bad. It's just so unbelievable. I just feel really bad. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna talk about. But let's get on and talking about the weight loss of me starting it. So I was 365. 2013, I have lost a little bit of weight. I have lost pretty much a little bit of weight because people were telling me, wow, you look so different. I can tell you lost weight and all this. And I'm thinking, really? You know, I could say when you have this thinking that you're fat, you look in the mirror, you look fat, you just don't really listen to what people say. So you really have to document those pictures of what you look like along the way. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to include some videos so you guys can see how far I've came, and you know, still trekking in more progress. yes, those are the pictures. As you can see, I tried to keep most of them. I had my phone mess up, and so I couldn't keep a lot of my pictures. So the pictures that I do have, I tried to place them in the video that I did have to keep. And then I have some on my Instagram. So if you go way back, you can see some of the pictures that I have done in Instagram. Losing weight. So like I said, I'm 365, and now I am 315, and I've lost 50 pounds. So I don't feel like I've lost 50 pounds, but I have. And it's still hard to get my mindset that, you know, that I lost 50 pounds. I can't wear the same clothes that I used to. My clothes are so big. I had to throw away a lot of, well, not throw away, but give away a lot of clothes I can't wear. So that was really a good thing. And then I started. There is one of my sisters that here on YouTube that does videos, which is Monet, Miss Creative Diva. I can't remember if it was 2013 or 2014, but she asked me want to do my fitness pal together, so I was like, sure, why not? So I started going on there. That actually really did help me. So I just started losing weight from there too. I would like log in my food, log in my exercise. When I first started, I was really strict with myself. Like, I would do portion size, and now I'm just like all over the place. I need to really get back to portion sizing, well, portion control, which I want to say that's really the best thing for me because it actually does help me. But yeah, I really need to get back to the portion control thing. What else can I say? Some type of app or whatever you're doing is a big help. Like I said, my fitness pal, I've been sticking with it for a while now, so it's good to see when you go up, you go down, and all that good stuff. But pretty much, yeah, as far as loose skin, like, you know, when you lose weight, I haven't really dealt with that a lot. But for as my arms, yeah, I am really working on that because my arms they have been flabby, but not as flabby now. So I was doing weightlifting, and it hurt my back so bad that I really can't do weightlifting anymore. So now I have bands, total resistance, so that actually helps a whole lot now. I can feel it. So that's what I'd be doing like all the time now. I'm going to work on my arms. That's something that I really need to work on. As far as my lower body, I just walk or run. Yeah, I run. Well, not fast-paced running, but I run. Some of the big achievements that I have felt like has rewarded me from losing weight is getting on rides, especially at Disneyland, because that is my home. And I really love Disneyland, and I feel some kind of way. The last time I went, like way back, probably like in 2008, I was really big, and I was so conscious of getting on rides and am I gonna fit, or the seatbelt's gonna, you know. So now I don't really have that problem anymore. The last time I went, it was just totally like awesome. Like, I was able to walk without feeling so down, and I'm so tired, my feet hurt, which I think I walked the first day I went, maybe it was like a year ago. I did like 6 miles in a day. I was like tired, but I felt so good. I was so proud of myself for walking that you know, that long with the time, because before I would never ever been able to do that. Actually getting on the plane to put the seatbelt across, that was a very good feeling, accomplishment. Basically last year around 4th of July, yeah, around last year 4th of July, I was in my first 5K race, so that was like so awesome. Like, I cried because I could not believe I was really doing that. I mean, it's just baby steps you have to take in understanding yourself. But yeah, So the things that I do use, I'm going to show you. Okay, this is Sweet Sweat. I think I'm holding it up right. Sweet Sweat. And this is because I don't sweat. It's very hard for me to sweat. I don't know if anybody else deal with that because of my thyroid. I'm hypothyroid. It's really, really hard for me to sweat. So this is what the product looks like. It's very clear. It does have a little bit of coconut oil. It's kind of menthol smelling. So you put that on places where you want to sweat. Like I put it on around my stomach, I put it on my face. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. I put it on my arms so I can work up a good sweat. And this stuff really works. And when I use this, I use a tummy waist trimmer. This is from Marshall's. And it looks, am I going out of focus here? Looks like this, and it has Velcro, and it's this long, so it's stretchable. The next thing I use is the waist clincher. I don't know which one I call this, but I won this off of Creative Diva. She was doing a giveaway, so I won this. This one is pretty hard to work with, so when I do use it, I have to have someone to help me, and I will exercise. But this one is really good also, and I think this one came from Shape City. Yeah, it came from Shape City, so yeah, it's a workout to get in this thing, okay? So we're gonna talk about the tea. The whole video is basically supposed to be about the tea, but I was like, why don't I just throw some features in here? So I'm using thin tea. You get 2 bags, 28 day of tea, and this is thin tea. This is the fat burning one, and this is the detox one. Okay, and I'm looking at my monitor if I look that way. Make sure I'm in frame here. So I think this tea came all the way from Australia. I think that's right. When I got asked would I do a review on this tea, I was like, sure. I always wanted to try the different teas, like, do they really work? And I know some people was like, is it going to be fit tea? And I was like, no, I don't have fit tea. But this is thin tea. It's loose leaf tea. It came packaged really good. Also it came with a little strainer, but at this moment I don't know where my strainer is. I think it's at my friend's house because I let her drink some too, and I think it's there. So the little strainer is really cute. Mine's in the shape of a strawberry. Also, what I like about this tea is that it does not have senna in it, which is one of the main ingredients that I was really worried. They asked me to do this review because I totally forgot to write back or email them to ask them, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go on their blog site because they have a blog site actually. And yeah, so I was like, ugh. Then finally when I was reading, it did not have senna in it. Senna, that tea will give me freaking headaches. That ingredient is just not good for me. So I have to be careful when I see senna, because if it has senna in it, I am not drinking it. But the fat burn is, it speeds up your metabolism, it suppresses appetite, and it burns fat. It's actually a loose tea. And the 28 detox is cleanse, detoxifies, and it reduces bloating. This tea, I don't know what the heck, but if you drink it, it makes you sweat. Okay, it makes you sweat. Like, as soon as I drink it, 10 minutes later, I am sweating. Like, literally, I have on my makeup and I have to use a napkin or a block thing to sweat because I'm just sweating. So I like that about that. I noticed that it does me like that. The next thing I want to say that it has got my skin on 10 right now, especially my face. Like, I don't know what the heck it's doing about my face, maybe because of impurities and stuff. My skin looks really good right now, and I'm not just saying that. This tea for 2 weeks and I've been drinking it. So I've lost 3 pounds. Yes, I'm like so excited. I've lost 3 pounds. I know that's not a lot, but that's a lot for me because it's like I'm losing a pound a week. So that's 2. And then I got on the scale today, which I was like, oh my God. So yes, honey, high five about that, okay? So the first thing in the morning, you want to drink your 28 detox blend, and I'm going to show a clip is how I mix it together. And then right before dinner, right before you have your dinner, you want to drink this. This is the second tea. This is the metabolism fat burner kicking butt tea, okay? So yes, I really have to say I really do like this tea. I didn't think it was gonna work. I didn't really think it was gonna do anything for me because I'm like, okay. And basically what I really do like, it has ingredients that you can read. It has ingredients that if you go to your natural herbal store that you pretty much can find in the store too also. I'm a big fan of dandelion root. You guys know I talk about dandelion root all the time about that tea. Right now I'm using like, what is it? The droplets of dandelion. I'm putting them in my water. Yeah, ginger root, olive leaf, dandelion leaf. I mean, it's stuff that you can actually go to your natural herbal store and look and see. It's, you know, it's true and raw. I like it, and I would say I would give it a thumbs up. They do have a blog, a website if you want to go. They do have pictures, so make sure you go check them out. I will leave a link down below if you're interested in this tea. And I would definitely keep you guys updated how it is making me feel because I've been on it for 2 weeks already. So yes, I'm going to show you the next clip how I use this tea. So here I just like to get my water in my kettle, and I like to have hot boiling water. So this is what I usually do with my tea. And next I'm using a Pyrex tea and coffee. I forgot the name of this, but you can use coffee or tea. It's like a strainer, and like you see, it's from Pyrex. And this is what I usually use for all my teas now. It's so much better that I could drink loose tea. So we're gonna take the tea. This is the fat burning tea because this is in the afternoon and I just got home from school, and so I'm going to drink this before I eat my dinner. And this is what it looks like. So next you're gonna take 1 teaspoon of the loose fat burning tea, and we're just going to put that inside our Pyrex teacup, and that's what it looks like. Next we're just going to put the hot boiling water, and I like to put the water up to the metal ring. That's kind of my indication for me to stop it there. And as you can see, the tea is like just floating up, and it might go down a little bit. And this tea smells really good. It smells very pepperminty. You don't need any sweeteners unless you just really have to. I would say use honey or something like that. But I just drink mine straight up. And that is the strainer that I'm going to use. And the tea comes out that little pitcher looking thing. And the bottom is the strainer. So we're just going to push all the loose tea leaves down, and that's what it does. So that helps me drink my tea without having all the loose stuff in there. And there you go. And I just pour it in my mason jar. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, and if you're interested in that tea, go check out the link that I put down below. See you soon. Bye.